Hello guys, and welcome to another Gmod video, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the City-17 Futuristic maps in Gmod, and I will probably split this into several videos so that it doesn't get too long. So yeah, these are basically reimagined City-17 maps. As you can see, they do look different, and yeah, they really are meant to be like a more futuristic, I guess, looking City-17 maps. The layout should be fundamentally the same, I would say. Yeah, they really are. I mean, the core layout of this is gonna be the same, it's just they look a lot better, you know. And I would say there's going to be a lot to explore in here. So this is a security room. Damn it. Yes, this is really that. Yeah, so seems like a lot of stuff. I mean, it really does look quite a bit different. Oh, and there we have it. Look at that. It's like really good looking though. The Brincast. I don't know how to turn the Brincast though. The doors, they don't open because apparently these maps are made for like Half-Life 2 RP servers, I think. And like the servers are supposed to script like half of the map themselves, so yeah. So we'll probably need to use the door controller tool to interact with the doors. It seems like. Right. Yeah, well. Okay, that's interesting. Anyways. There's a bunch of empty rooms. Probably not much to see here, I would say. By the way, this is the summer version of the map. Where does this lead to? That's a long ass tunnel. Oh. This is cool. stations or something. Wait. Let me take down. Oh no, what these are. Oh yeah, that's a bit trippy. Anyways. Elevator. What's that? Oh, incinerator. This is what happens, or this is what will happen to you if you rebel against the Combine. So yeah, so this is like for death row inmates, I suppose, maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't really play Half-Life 2 RP, so I don't know what these things are for. Oh, damn it. I got fucked up by the doors. Yeah, I don't really play Half-Life 2 RP because, first of all, I don't want to have a bunch of add- ons because those servers usually require a shit ton of add-ons. First of all, and second of all, I don't really like the Half-Life 2 RP community all that much. I mean, the genre is good. Like the Half-Life 2 and Combine roleplay overall, I think is good. But for me, the problem always was like, not mostly the community, because I myself didn't have a very pleasant experience with the Half-Life 2 roleplay community overall, so that's why I usually avoid it. I mean, it's mostly about the type of people, you know, the Combine and Half-Life 2 roleplay attract, like role-playing as a Combine unit. It does attract a lot of people with questionable personality traits, and it really depends on the server. Some communities are really chill and some communities can just be very toxic, so that's why I usually don't really play it. But I mean, other than that, I would say it's cool. It's not about the genre being bad, it is mostly about the community kind of spoiling it. Well, either way. Let me get the door controller. So, this is the Nexus, says it right here. Oh, this is where we were, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, we were here. So at least we know what this is. This is the Nexus. Well, what kind of Nexus? Because, I mean, in the Half-Life 2 lore, the Nexus is the building that looks like the Serbian parliament, right? I mean, I get it, this is made for roleplay purposes, but still. Oh, that's a fast elevator. Where does this go? Is this supposed to be the Citadel? That's nonsense though, we've seen Citadel in some sites still quite far away. So, this is Dr. Breen's office, it seems like, or the Earth Administrator as they call it. Which obviously is correct because Dr. Breen is indeed the Earth Administrator. Oh yes, this is where Breencast is being recorded. As you can see, that's me. Yeah. You can stop it though, pause it. So now we should be on the screen outside, I suppose. Well, let me do a treasure fall. Psych. Okay. I don't know which way we came from. Oh, it's a shooting range. Indeed. I know what this room is. Yes, okay. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, this is the tunnel we explored earlier. Oh yeah, and I'm on the Breencast screen. Okay. That's cool. You know, overall, my biggest problem when it comes to the Half-Life 2 RP genre is that people don't really know what the Combine actually is. You know, because a lot of people compare the Combine to Nazis, which I think is one of the biggest misunderstandings of the Combine by the general and like mainstream Half-Life 2 fanbase is that people compare the Combine to Nazis. Well, the thing is, the Combine are anything but Nazis. Now, obviously, the Combine are called totalitarian or dictators, but they're not really that because they're not really powered by like ideology or like, well, like every basic part of any ideology are emotions, right? Emotions of like superiority and hate and stuff like that, and those are purely human emotions. you know, those are emotions of biological organisms. However, the Combine strips biological organisms of their individuality and emotions because it is what makes them inefficient. And if anything, the Combine completely suppresses emotions in favor of complete tactical efficiency and stuff like that. So so the Combine isn't really about ideology, it's about them you know, harvesting resources for their own benefit, but they're not doing it to harm others, they're doing it purely for their own interest, right? So, or they're not doing it, I should say they're not doing it out of hate. Now, obviously they kill enemies, which are their enemies, which try to go against their goals, but it's like it's more about pragmatism and less about ideology. So now understand there's still people behind the screen, people with emotions and shit, but they don't even bother to at least learn what the Combine actually is. And instead they just try to act like typical, oh, cool Nazi soldier, like, bro, this isn't Wolfenstein, this is Half-Life. If you're so obsessed with Nazis, then perhaps you should go play Wolfenstein. I'm not saying Wolfenstein is a bad game, I would say Wolfenstein are a very good series, but it's a fundamentally different thing. Nazis versus Combine cannot be compared. So I already talked about this, but I feel like bringing it up again because I feel like people still do make that mistake of comparing the Combine to Nazis and communists and whatnot, right? Not doing anything but sewers in here. I guess this is where the resistance has their... Oh. Well, this sound is unsettling. Oh, I know what this is. These are clown nests. Fuck them. Hello. They're hanging on the wall. I remember the end client ports from Half-Life 2. I think it's from the episodes, and yeah. I remember the port where you have to avoid the guard or guardian, whatever it was, like the big one. I don't know if it was the normal brown one or the green one. I just remember that part when I was going through the Half-Life 2 like games. I think it was in the episodes, yeah. Where where does this lead to? Oh shit. I also remember this part, and I remember I was struggling to find the freaking gear you're supposed to put in there. Yeah, you have to find the gear. Bro, I'm sure going to be playing Half-Life 2 again. There it is. I'm gonna kill this thing first now. Okay. So, now the lift should work. Seems like it works. Okay. I now always have the need to reload my gun so I have full ammo. Yeah. Are we going back to Ravenholm or something like that now? Oh, yeah, I forgot. This map also has this outside of the city port as well. Do these houses have interior? Oh yeah, they do. Right, well. And we're back, it seems like. Yeah, alright. We're already there. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff to explore, not gonna lie. Yeah, well, I guess I'll leave the rest on you to explore, and as always, thanks for watching, and goodbye.